Today I'm going to try 50 puzzles on chess.com. Join me as we see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to try some tailored puzzles today. I would like to see if I can practice some basic checkmates, some forks and double attacks, and then some skewers. I know basically zero tactics, and so I don't think it would hurt to try a couple of these tactics here, as well as just get some good practice on basic checkmates, because I'm not good at endgame at all either. And so I'm thinking if we try that, then that's probably going to be a little more helpful than just doing the random puzzles that show up. So let's just get through these and see what happens here. This might take me a little while, because I'm not exactly sure how long each puzzle is going to take. But I can kind of just, try to reason through all these and see how it goes. I could, let's see. I don't really know the best way to do these kind of puzzles. And if one's going to take me this long, then who knows if I'm going to get through 50, but I'm going to try my best. Okay, I see. Yeah, see, I was thinking we were still trying to checkmate here, but apparently we're just trying to take the free... I guess that's more of a fork, right? Is that a fork? Yeah, let's try that one more time just to see. Okay. See, I have a hard time noticing these forks with a knight, but that makes a lot of sense. All right, let's move on to the next one here. I wish it would tell me which puzzle we're trying to do here, because I feel like that would help me recognize it a little bit better, but maybe that's the point, is they want me to try and just figure out what's going on and go from there. So I guess we could put king and check there, then I can take this piece. Okay, that works. And what do we have here? I'm hoping that this practice can really help me focus on learning a little bit of tactics, because like I said, this looks like a fork opportunity. Right there. Boom. Free queen. What? Why wouldn't I want to take the queen? I guess it wants me to checkmate. See, I would have thought to just take the queen there, but I guess it makes sense to... Oh, that is a checkmate. Very nice. Okay. Would not have noticed that. All right. So instantly I'm thinking could bring this piece into place somewhere. There's not really anything else that's too excitingly in play, although taking this piece is not really going to be a good move. So is there a fork or skewer opportunity that I'm missing? Yes, I probably want to hop into here and then take the rook. There we go. See, especially with these knights, I need to be paying attention to my options with knights way more often than I am. Because sometimes I just have, like I said, no idea what we're doing there. So in this instance, this is going to be one where I kind of have to just keep guessing, because I don't know exactly what it wants me to do. So I'm just going to try and kind of figure it out. Okay, so that's one. But then what? I feel like I need to move this guy, even though he's not in danger, but oh, that's the play. Okay. And so then I can take... I don't really know what the play is there either. But I guess they just want me to take the rook. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, I can't move this piece. That's one, because then I'll be in checkmate. So, see if I can bring my queen into action here a little bit. That might be a good option. So I could bring queen up here, but then I'm basically sacrificing the queen. And I don't know if that's exactly what we're going for here. I could actually just bring the queen up in here, and then there's a free check. And then, what does it want me to do? Then I can probably just take this piece for free. All right, I like that. Would that count as a fork or a skewer? I don't know. I don't even know what the difference is. They're both utensils. So here I could put the king in check, but for what reason? Like, I guess that's what it wants me to do? And then I can, no, oh, duh, because that piece would be dead. That's a terrible idea. So then, do I want to move this piece and put the king in check again? Or is there a benefit to moving this guy somewhere. Oh, now I can fork. That's not what it is. Now I can come here. Boom. All right. I like it. See, these are things, it's going to take me a while to start to be able to recognize these, because most of the time here I'm just guessing. So, okay, here I've got stacked rooks. That's always a good sign, but I am in check. And so I probably need to do something to move my king. But now I can just check the king there. So that's a good play. And then I could swing up here. And then what do I do? Then do I just take this piece for no reason? Probably not. Oh, now I can move here. King has to move again. I can take a free queen. That's a good play. All right, next puzzle. Okay, there's a lot more going on this board here. So let's see what opportunities I have. My instant gut reaction would be to just take this bishop because it's free. And that's probably the play, because one of these two pieces is going to need to be taken. I don't know. Now I'm in check there, I see. But I can go. Apparently it doesn't want me to go there. I don't know why. Oh, that's because I can't go there. Okay. So I probably need to go here, and then I can take this rook. Boom. Love it. 9 puzzles down, 49 more to go. All right, so queen's in danger here. My gut reaction would be to challenge here. And then I can put this as a queen, and then boom, free piece. Which is pretty nice. And then I can also just, is there an opportunity to put the king back in check? Or do I want to try and take one of these two pieces somehow? I'm assuming I want to move this queen, but where? Or do I move this rook up here and get it into play? I could move the rook up here somewhere, but I don't know exactly what benefit that's going to have. We got to get through these puzzles, so let's just start trying some more things. I could bring the queen in here, it would die. No point in that. I could stack them, but again, what's the benefit there? I could come in and challenge. Ah, okay. I didn't realize that would put it in check. So I need to be looking for check opportunities, because a lot of times you can just check the king and then it forces them into a play they probably don't want to make. So here, it seems like the queen should be in action. So or I could put the king in check with this piece. Or I could maybe move this piece. So there's a lot of options here. My initial reaction would be to move the queen somewhere that would maybe fork or something like that. But let's just try and put king in check. Nope, that's not the play. So I would like, in this scenario to get rid of this piece, because I definitely need to move my queen, because I will die for no reason if I don't. So now I'm just going to start messing around, seeing what it wants me to do. I'll take the queen will lose there. And so I'm not exactly sure the play. Maybe the queen wants to take this, and then I sacrifice the queen, but we trade. Okay. I don't love trading queen for queen, but let me know in the comments if that's a good play to do in that scenario. Maybe if you're already up in material, that's what you would want to do. So this piece is protected, the queen's attacking it, but my queen could come into play, but what about this knight? There might be an opportunity for a fork scenario. That's probably where I would go, because then you could fork this, but apparently that's not the play, because the queen probably would it wouldn't take me because I'm protected there. So I could also get this rook into play. It's got open space. However, I probably want to move the queen as my initial guess, because it seems like one of the more common things that it would want me to do. Or just take that piece for free. Then I could hop in. Still no. Oh, see, when they're diagonal like this, it seems like that's a good opportunity for a fork. And so that's probably something I need to recognize more, is when pieces are diagonal or there's a space between them. Like if the queen was here and this piece was here, and then that's a good opportunity for a fork with a knight. Or even a pawn, honestly. Okay, so in this scenario, I could come in and check the king. Apparently that's not the play. Don't know why, but it's not the play. So I could come in and check the king in here, but then I die. So I don't think that's the opportunity I should be taking. I could bring this bishop into play, but what's the point? Can't challenge the queen there with this piece. So the queen needs to move, I think. So let's just start moving it around. Let me know in the comments when you get stuck on a puzzle, how do you figure it out? Do you just start freewheeling, just throwing the queen around and just seeing what happens? Or is there a way I can be thinking about this and say what's actually the most optimal move? Because there's like 60 options that the queen can do here, and I might just have to keep throwing it around until I figure out the right move, which takes forever. And it's like I'm not actually benefiting here. I already tried that one once, and so I don't really know what the play is or how to figure these out. So I can just try every move in the book until it's gone. But once again, there's not actually a benefit to me here. I'm just, until I can see what actually happens with the tactic. Okay, I don't even know why we'd want to move there. Probably because then I can take this piece for free. Okay. Okay, so we got 13 puzzles down. This is a fairly early game scenario. And so I'm thinking maybe I can't really get into a check with the king. So it's not a basic checkmate that we're working on. I could get this bishop into play, but it would die instantly if I did. Although, I could come here, but again, the pawn would just take me. So maybe we can just take the queen and trade? I don't really see a better play. I don't see a clear play, let's say. I don't even think this is that good of a play. But apparently that's what it wants me to do. So now I come here, and then I can take... So I win because I got 2 pieces and he only got 1. All right, we got to get cranking through these because this is going to take me still a pretty long time. Okay, I can put the king in check here. And so that wouldn't hurt to do. Let's try that. And that's it. This one's more endgame, so this might be a check opportunity as well. So I think the better play would just to bring this piece in here. Apparently not. Do I put the king in check here? And then I can take this piece for free. I see. And then, what's the point after this? What does it want me to do here? I don't know. Ah. See, how am I supposed to recognize that a move in advance? I can't think that far in advance. But that's really smart. Someone was saying in my comments that puzzles aren't really as helpful as just cranking through games right now. Let me know your opinion on that. If I should just focus on cranking out games because I'm pretty inexperienced, or if doing these puzzles to learn some tactics or practice some things, if that could be more helpful. Oh, this is going to take me a lot longer than I thought. We got to get through some of these puzzles. And maybe playing is more beneficial because I just get to the point where I'm just button smashing, basically. Do I need to move this knight somewhere? Probably not. Maybe I bring this knight into play. Maybe the bishop needs to come into play. Okay, it's time for a hint. To where? I already tried all these pieces. There, put him in check. See, I need to just look for checks right away. Time for another hint. All right, we got to move this guy. So I need to be thinking about what pieces I can challenge and what pieces don't matter. So I need to be challenging the king. I need to be challenging the queen. Especially if I'm protected. Those are good things to be thinking of at my level. Or at any level, but especially at my level, aka giant noob. Alright, I think we want to get this piece into action. Then I can put the king in check. Oh. Then I can put the king in check again. No. Take this piece, get it in action. Oh, 20 down, 30 to go. I might do a little less talking during these to just try and get some of these done because this is taking me a very long time. That's okay. Once again, I keep getting stuck. Are these hard puzzles or am I just pretty bad at the game? See, this one seems like, I mean, they have all, or what is even happening here? Ooh, I see this one. This seems like a great opportunity to just boom. What? Why wouldn't I want to? Oh, because this knight is in the way. Oh well, I guess take this. That's it? That's the whole play? What could I take here? Or what do I need to protect? Well, I'm playing offense, let's be real. Defense, who cares? I could trade. Looks like that's the play. Then what? Then do I bring this in as a fork? That's probably, yeah, why wouldn't we? Free piece. All right, halfway done. You know what? We're going to 30. Instead of 50, we're going to 30. This is hurting my brain because it's constantly just a new challenge, new something to try and figure out. Don't know what I'm doing. I might need to lower the puzzle level because I'm having a rough time. There's not even that many other pieces I can move. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Well, there's no reason to take this piece. So do I bring this piece into play now? Or this piece? No. Maybe I just challenge on up here. 4 more. We're gonna do 50. I initially thought of doing 100, but I might have died if I did 100. Maybe we just bring the queen over here. Boom. And then we can just fork the queen now. There we go. Now we're getting places. All right, 3 more puzzles to go. This has been fun. I don't know if I'm gonna do this all the time, but it seems like something that could be beneficial. Again, let me know in the comments what you think. Is this something I should focus on? Should I just do it every once in a while when I'm bored of just playing games? Or is it actually something that you think is gonna benefit me here? Because for now, I don't really know exactly what the best thing to do is to get better, but I'm trying. I want to get better. I want to get to like 800 ELO or something. It's going to be a long road because I'm only like 400, but that would be pretty cool. So now I think we swing up here. Just wanted to take that guy. That's all I wanted. How hard is it? But apparently it's not what we want to do. So I could go for a trade. Could come here, but then this piece is dead, unprotected. Could come here, same issue. I think we just boom, boom. And now the king can't take that piece. The queen could, but that would be a dumb move. So now I can fork the queen here. Free queen, love it. Last one, last puzzle. Let's see if I can do it first try. All right, so what's the move here? This seems like maybe potential checkmate opportunity. Maybe I need to get this piece into play. However, this piece is in a bad position. I could move to here, but then that piece is gone. Could move here, no benefit. Could move here. That piece is still gone, but the king is in check. So none of those really seem like the best play. Where could I move the rook that would be beneficial? I could move it to safety, but then this piece is dead. I could put the king in check here, and that's probably the play. But that can't be the play because then this piece is dead. So maybe it's getting the bishop involved here. Could bring the bishop up to here for safety reasons. Darn, didn't work. So now let's just Hail Mary the way out of here. Okay, so then now we bring the bishop into play. That's what I'm thinking. Or, oh, okay, the whole point of this was not for checkmate. It was just to get a free rook. I like it. That's good. Well, this has been fun. Thanks for playing along. Let me know if I missed anything significant that could help me improve. And let me know what you think. Are puzzles helpful to do? Are they pointless? Or are they actually going to help me get better? Thanks for joining, and we'll see you in the next video.